everyone. How are you? I hope you're doing all well today. I'm so happy to be here live with all of you guys. I given a chance to be here to talk with our special guest. As you already know, on our Instagram, we will talk about education in the pandemic era. So it's such an pleasure to be talking with her today because I also a student who learn in education field, so it will be a great conversation. Let me check, is she already here? All right. Can you see I already invited the guest star. Let us wait for a minute. All right. Hello, Sophie.
Hey Salsa,
Hi, it's nice to meet you, Sophie.
nice to meet you too, Salsa. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking.
All right, Sophie, it's nice to see you here. By the way, can you introduce yourself first to our lovely audience here, please?
Alright, sure. Hi everyone, I'm Shofi Santana. Nice to see you all. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's very honored. Thank you that you want to be here, Sophie. All right. Before we start talking about our topic today, everyone, Sophie is one of my friend that already success in education field. With develop online marketplace. We can call it much like tutoring private, and she is the founder of Grace of Learning. So it's a really nice to see young generation that are very creative and successful. So how do you start, Novi? Hello, Novi, can you hear my voice?
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
Thank you, Salsa. It's very kind of you. By the way, Salsa is one of my friends, also successful with her creativity and being a good public speaker. Also make this talk show with me today. It's really honored for me also. So yeah, talk about careers of learning. As we know, growing up in Indonesia, education is seen as a privilege. A lot of school children are still not getting the best education that they deserve. The quality of content about education, unlike this pandemic situation, are very low in quality, which is the reason why I created careers of learning, Sasa.
Wow, it's I think Sophie is a visionary person, I can call that. And it's really nice to hear that you are really care about our education, especially nowadays in this pandemic era. So if you mind, what is the reason that Quiz of Learning is a very well online learning and we as a student must trust?
A very nice question. I created Grasshop with every big vision. There is to give our generation the best access to quality education through technology. As we know, in this era, we must similar with the technology. Thus, we know technology is very important, and at least we know the basic about it. And also, as we know, for example, we as a student, especially in education field, we need to experience how to teach and anything here. In creative learning, everyone who graduated in education feel free to ask. And if you want to join, just contact by our email on bio on the Instagram.
Wow, that's a very great idea. Oh, by the way, as you already said that technology is a very important, so I agree with that. So how is your quiz software work?
Uh, yes, the system of creative learning and also you have an application also. So you can find in App Store or Play Store, just type Creative Learning and they will guide you and registration there. So because of this pandemic era, I made it full online learning. As we know, well, application is all about online. I mean, all the content of the application is the very good quality. With a great tutor that's very genuine, smart, also can help out the students who struggle in their learning, which I made it one of They meet with their tutor, which the time is up to them. One that time they can discuss about everything which related to their subject, like that, Sasa.
Wow, it's nice. It's a very clear explanation and such a great program you have. If I can make a point and relate it to our topic today, education in this pandemic era, we as a young generation is must be creative and also find a new uh, idea or concept with a great concept with a very clear vision like Chris of Learning because as we know it's already big with all her efforts until finally successful. All right, related to our topic today, what is the important education in this pandemic era and why is it important? So, what do you think about it, Sophie?
Sure, it is important, very important. In my opinion, education is not only a subject that we learn every day, but it makes you spirit or character itself if we really mean it. Education never gone wrong, whether you need it or not, but at the end of the day, the education itself makes you stronger with your character and your attitude much way better.
Right, I agree with that. It's a very important, and the point that you said, education can build your character and your attitude much better. Can you explain more about it?
Sure, as I believe that attitude is the belief that one has toward people and surrounding. In case of education, student positive attitude might influence their academic achievement. And also, education can breed a positive mindset and make us to believe in our capability of achieving your goals and expect ourselves to succeed. Uh, learning by
Hello, Sophie. I think
learning by
it's trouble.
I'm sorry, my connection is.
Yes, now it's all right. You can continue your statement, please.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, okay, all right. Okay, let us wait for Sophie. I think some trouble there.
Uh,
Now?
sorry. Can you hear? Can you hear my voice?
Yes, yes, it's clear. It's clear. Can you
Okay.
continue your yes, please?
Uh, and learning can from everywhere. You can learn from watching other people achieving success. Believe it or not, by education we can make a good personal branding it ourselves. Just believe in yourself.
Yeah, wow, it's a really nice to hear such a good words from you. All right, during this pandemic, as we know, it's been 2.5 years since coronavirus happened. So in this situation, what do you think about learning from home? Okay.
Right. It's been 2.5 years and still not finished yet, but hopefully it will get better soon. Well, I think the only way to give the student is learning from home, but it's sadly that we know many students still hard to getting the access or connect to the Wi-Fi or the data. But guys, believe me, that I also on that position, you can do it. If you want and you believe in you, everything will get easier realize it or not but is. So please do not complain a lot. Talk less, do more, and fighting for your hard work. At the end of the day, many people will look at your result, not your process.
Wow, that's a really kind of you. Right. I genuinely agree with your statement. Talk less, do more, because we know that people always look at you when you are in a high position, and I can feel that. So I think we still have time before we going to end this live. May I read a couple of questions, Sophie?
Absolutely, Sasa.
Well, the question is how you manage the time about your education, life, and your craze of learning, and how you can handle all of it.
Uh, that's very clear question. Talking about manage time, you have to know about your priority. Me personally, I make it into a journal, or you also can edit it on your Google Calendar. That's pretty good and really helpful. Because when we already know what is our priority, you will not get the pressure in your life. Enjoy your life because you only live once.
Right. You only live once. Make it a great experience in your life. That's a very great. And last question, perhaps? Is it okay?
Sure.
All right. The last question is how you maintain your mood because we know on this pandemic era we always feel like I'm dizzy and doesn't want to make a move. Even we study from home, it feels so different. So, what is your motivation to still on the right track?
My parents,
Oh, my your parents, right? Why?
yes, they always supporting me, whatever it is. Remember where you belong, and family, yes. They motivated me until I can own this position. I never imagined can talk with you here, with a lot of audience here, because I believe in me. I believe in myself. So if you feel lazy, if you feel tired, it's okay. It's normal. We are human after all. But remember, to this number one, be a good one, and trust yourself that you can do it. Pandemic or not, isn't that reason that we should lazy or everything. Still hold your dreams until your dream come true.
Wow, thank you, Sophie. That's a really great words again comes from you. If I can conclude about our conversation today, it is a very great conversation, such a motivation to all of the viewers here. And I also thank you so much that you want to come to our live today, to share your experience as Sophie said, guys, pandemic is not the reason that we cannot reach our dream. That the pandemic is not the reason that we cannot succeed. So remember that someone you want to be proud of. So because at the end of the day, the one who support you will never leave you. So please keep that in mind. So once again, thank you so much, Sophie. Hopefully after this pandemic we can meet soon.
Thank you, Salsa, for having me, and thank you for all the community for having me. Stay safe, you guys.
I thank you so much, Sophie. Thank you, everyone who watching this live today. Stay safe, Sophie. Stay safe, everyone. Goodbye. Thank you. Have a great day. Thank you.
See you.
All right. Let me end this live.